Hey guys, it's
Tick,
and Tag.
and welcome back to DS3
Woohoo!
on Orlando 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Sounds fancy.
You probably don't remember On Orlando from the first game.
No, not really.
Do you remember the Iron Giant? Iron Golem? Not Giant. The Iron Giant's a movie.
Yeah, it is.
The Iron Giant is voiced by Vin Diesel. Did you know that?
Is he?
I think so. He voices Groot too.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh. But, yeah, so the Iron Golem, we killed him with Iron Tarkus, I think. Probably. I assume I would have suffered for that fight. It's not a particularly difficult fight, but it's better with another person there.
No.
Makes it a little easier, less frustrating.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, because he can pick you up and just throw you off the map, so. We kill him, and then we touch a golden ring of light, and then we get grabbed by some demons, and they bring us into On Orlando, up to the land of the gods, over the wall.
Okay.
You remember that, yeah?
Yeah. I do remember.
Yeah. Well, that's where they bring us, and that's where these guys are, right? The Silver Knight douchebags? You know the ones.
Yeah.
And then we spend 12 years climbing this parapet trying to get into the castle while these motherfucking Silver Knights snipe us with their ungodly large great bows. You remember that, yeah?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That terrible place?
Yeah.
I have no memory of this place.
That's the good stuff.
That's basically what we're doing again, except for this time easier, thank God.
Maybe easier.
So, no, it definitely is easier. Like a fair bit easier, too.
That's silly.
There are more dudes with bows to kill, but
Yeah.
they're much easier to physically get to.
Oh, dude, it's fucking cold outside.
Yeah, man.
It's 32 right now. That is so cold. Look on it. Hey.
I wasn't meaning to, it just sort of happens, you know? Oh, I'm not embering in this area out of habit.
I had to go start the drip on my sink. So that
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't freeze.
Normal trailer stuff.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be like I wouldn't have to if they applied the heat wire properly, but like the previous owners, it's under there. They just didn't do it right. So like
You could redo it, theoretically.
oh, well, I can, yeah, and I'm going to when it's nice out.
During the warmer months.
Yeah, when it's nice out.
Yeah, when it's nice and it's not fucking 20 degrees out, generally speaking.
yeah, pretty much.
And it's not cold as fuck to go under the house to do that thing.
Exactly. So, but no, there's what they do. They wrapped like the first bit that comes out of from under the house. They did that really good job. Like that's a solid job. But then the rest of it, they didn't even wrap the wire around.
You just
They
ran
just-
it along the side. You were telling me about
yeah,
that.
but parts of it are on the top of the pipe, which is so weird.
Which is the worst place to put it.
yeah, it would be better if the strip was running all along the bottom of the pipe because then it would actually make some sense.
It would be marginally better.
Yeah, because it would actually.
Even along the side of it.
Yeah, it would even be better. But parts of it on the top may as well not even be there. So, yeah, it's a little sad.
I'm glad I got that done. I will never have to do that again now.
Cool.
As long as I'm careful and
Cool.
not stupid. Which, all being careful and not stupid is coming down here first. Because there's a door here that I'm going to open up.
There's a magical door. It does magical door thing.
That was further than I thought. I thought I was going to die.
Just hurled yourself up.
I was full health a moment ago.
Just threw yourself into a
I do start as Thief a lot because they come with the spell Spook, which basically is just feather falling. You know what that is.
yeah. No, I don't know if it'll follow you. It just don't make any sense.
Well, that's surprising.
None of this makes any sense.
Is there a thing here? No. That's still less than the last time I fell down a place.
It's true.
Oh, I have 2 Dragon Slayer Great Bows because one of those silver knights I killed with a bow dropped one.
Just fucking runs off the edge there and
Almost.
dies.
Dude, I just gave my own self a heart attack.
You like probably would have died.
I'm not even gonna run past these guys. I'm just gonna run back around because all the silver knights are dead right now.
Oh, man. Well, I finally fixed the faucet in my bathroom.
Nice.
It was endlessly dripping. I couldn't get it to like turn off all the way unless I reached under and like cut the water off with the little switch
Yeah.
underneath. And
With
so that's
the
what,
cut the water off switch.
yeah, and that's what we've been doing to like prevent it from like being dripping all the time.
Yeah.
But last night I was like, oh, I'm just gonna look at it, and I took it apart, and literally what I did was so there's like plastic stoppers when you turn the handle that like stops you from like just turning it all the way.
Yeah.
Well, I just shaved down a bit of it so it didn't stop you as early, and so you could turn it just a little bit more, and that was all it needed to work. Now it's perfectly good.
Do you remember this place?
Oh my God! It's this place.
It's Gwen's tomb.
Oh my God! Where's Gwen?
Normally a statue would be right here, but it's also an illusory wall in the first game.
Ooh.
And this is where you join the Dark Moon Covenant.
Oh my God!
And this is where you fight that douchebag Gwendolyn.
Oh, nice.
Welcome. Your spa, please.
You don't have to do it this time.
No, Gwendolyn is dead.
Gwendolyn passed,
We killed him in the first game.
never to be seen again.
No, we're gonna see him again pretty soon.
Never to be seen.
Canonically,
again.
he survived his encounter with the Chosen Undead. Okay?
Yeah.
But he was wounded. So.
He was wounded.
And that's why the next boss we're gonna fight has the name that he does.
Mm.
It's Henri! Look, we're getting married!
Oh my God! To a corpse.
Don't worry, it gets weirder. This is Dark Souls, my brother. My brother in Christ. The Sword of
Oh.
Avowal.
Ooh!
You can use the Sword of Avowal as a weapon, and it's like bad.
It's a bad weapon.
There's like one weapon I can think of that's worse than it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Right, so we had 5 Dark Signs,
Okay.
and we need 8 for the best ending of the game. We just got 3.
Fancy schmancy.
Think about it. No. Yeah, so Henri collected 3 somehow. The Dark Sigils, right?
Ah.
She collected 3 somehow. And so we got those when we did that.
Hell yeah. And now she's dead.
The Reversal Ring. Now we can be a whammy.
Oh, nice. So she's dead. You killed her.
No, she was dead before this.
You just double killed her.
Yeah.
Killed her dead. Extra dead.
Mhm.
And why would you do that? You're not married now.
No, we're married.
You're married by killing her?
Yeah.
How's that work?
Yeah.
So by murdering her, you're not married to her.
Yeah.
And no benefits.
And look,
from-
we're about to get Chameleon. So I
so
mentioned
no head, right?
so no head. So we got Chameleon, which is a spell that lets you turn into an object in the world, right?
Okay.
We saw this dude. We saw her
Okay.
earlier in the game when I pointed her out. It's in the Church of Yorshka.
Okay.
They're in the corner. And now if you go back there, that statue that was there is missing. And that was her.
Why?
Because she was watching Henri for us and like making sure that we could marry her.
She's dead now?
Yeah.
Weird. This is
And
weird.
now we can go kill Horus the Hushed without any like major repercussions.
So you got to get married, but you don't get any of the benefits of marriage.
No, she shared her dark sigil with her.
That's not very benefit. I don't like it.
And so we can become the Lord of Londor or whatever.
Can you like turn into anything now?
If I equip Chameleon, yeah. And it's not anything, it's a random object in the world. But
Oh, that's
whatever.
silly. Just every time you equip it? Or is it
No,
just every time
it's
you
a
activate-
spell you cast.
Yeah, okay. So every time you cast it, does it last just a limited amount of time or something?
Yeah.
Cool. I
Or
know
no,
th- I know
it
this-
lasts until you roll out of it.
Oh, okay. I know this tower.
I know.
It's almost like it was in previous games.
Oh.
You didn't turn it good enough.
Oh no, I went the wrong side.
Oh, jeez. What a
Look.
woman.
It's
Yeah,
the palace.
it's a thing.
From On Orlando.
Oh my god. It's almost like you're in on Orlando.
We're in On Orlando.
Oh my god, it's almost like they're the same place.
They
With
are
s-
the same place.
With the same name.
They are exactly the same place with exactly the same.
And it's almost like they kept the design the same except without changing it because they're the same place.
Yeah.
Wow.
And look, that's Arch Dragon Peak.
Peach! Peach! It's Dragon Peaches!
That's the Archdragon Peak, which we'll go to later.
Wow.
I can't see it from here. And then that is Cathedral of the Deep, I believe.
Wow!
It's either Cathedral or just as likely Farron Woods.
Who's leaving all those lights on down there?
Based on... The lights on down here?
Yeah.
This is Irothil of the Boreal Valley. Like,
Who lives
people
there?
actually live there.
Who people?
I think they're mostly undead now, but... so I think that's actually the Abyss Watcher's place, because that's the bridge, right? And that's where we fought the Abyss Demon. Not the Abyss Demon, the other bitch.
The other one.
Maybe this is Cathedral, and that's the other thing? And then obviously the castle, but like,
Who can really say?
whatever. It's not that important. Maybe that's Undead Burn or whatever.
Maybe.
Even though it's not called that in this game. And it's not that place at all in this game.
So silly.
Alright. I just
Jump.
can't take it anymore.
Oh!
Fuck!
Oh, darn it. You've been robbed.
Now we're gonna come over here and talk to Yoshika.
See, how do you find out about this? Do you have to look all this stuff up?
You can see this bonfire from over there.
Well, yeah, but yeah, but that's not the point.
It's a leap of logic.
Yeah, but did you know that?
I did know that
Yeah.
beforehand.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
that's because somebody else knew that beforehand and I watched them play the game.
Exactly.
Actually, maybe I had gotten to this point before I got to that point in their
What reckon?
playthroughs.
If thou seest thou to make
I don't remember. Meh. So there is stuff like down there. I don't know if I want to go get it. Oh fuck! Oh, I'm alive. Nice. Just try it one more time. Painting Guardian Hood. Nice. The Painting Guardian stuff. Do you remember those guys?
No.
I do. Fuck them.
Of course you're lying.
Fuck them kids.
No, don't fuck those kids.
Man, fuck them kids.
Man, fuck them kids.
I said that the other day, last Wednesday while I was in the truck with Mark and I think his name was John.
The new guy?
Yeah, new guy. Friggin'. Oh, I thought it was funny. You know, like, that's one I've been saying a lot. Is man, fuck them kids.
It's a good one.
It is a good one. Here, okay, so this is the place I was talking about. Friggin', she sat here, right? She was hanging out, and she was all, oh, my head, right?
Okay.
And then over in this corner, there was a statue, which is gone.
Oh, wow.
And it was that bitch.
You don't like her?
Well, she gave us Chameleon after she died, so. Meh. Pretty neutral feelings, honestly. Let's go up to Prison Tower.
What can you use? What can you even use that?
Chameleon?
Yeah.
You have to have it for a puzzle later.
Well, yeah, but besides that, I guess. What else does it do?
You literally turn into an item in the world.
Well, yeah, but like, what does
And
that do for you?
You basically become a prop hunt item, and then somebody who doesn't know the game well enough will literally like look around forever looking for you and just give up eventually, and then you don't have to fight them. Theoretically, but that's never who's invading. So
Yeah, usually people who invade know a lot about the game.
exactly, which is the only problem with that. I want to say.
So silly. But monsters will always find you.
No, I don't think so. Not with Chameleon active.
No?
No,
So
I
it
don't
can
think
actually
so.
work on them too?
I think it works on them too.
That's cool.
And there's this thing you can get, which I have. I have one of now. It's the seed of a giant tree. If you
Okay.
use it, it makes all of the enemies attack invaders too.
Ooh, that's nice. That's a good one.
It is actually pretty good. And that's not something that normally is a thing. You know,
Yeah.
I have 35,000.
35,000?
I'm gonna spend them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna use them.
Gotta.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta. Oh, did you see my cool RC boat?
Yeah, we were talking about it last weekend.
Yeah, I took it out to the lake
Yeah, you did.
the other day. Yeah,
I don't
and
know if either of these are.
it was funny because I put one battery in there, right, and I ripped it around for like 10 minutes. It was like full speed and all over the place. And then it started to die, so I was like, I brought it back. And I pop open the thing, and it was smoky on the inside.
Oh no!
And the motors were really hot. So I guess they didn't like going for that long.
A big bean.
It's a big bean.
A big bean.
What's up?
A big bean.
A big bean. But then I put another battery in it, and I drove it around for just a little bit, and then I pulled it back. And then I put another battery in, and this was the sad one, because it was fully charged. I put it in there, and as soon as I started, it was like, it got that gusto, and then immediately started to decline. And so I tried to turn it around to pull it back, but then it just completely died.
Did it make it back?
No, it didn't. It just went out, and it literally, this happened over the span of like 10 seconds. I like gunned it shot out, and then passed. And literally, it was dead. It just far out into the lake. And so I had to wait for it to wash on shore. And
Oh, no.
And it took an hour, and it washed all in the other side of the lake.
other side.
So it just slowly drifted its way across the lake. It was so sad. It was so sad. But it was funny at the same time.
It was really funny,
I was
actually.
like, God damn it.
Ooh, it's Titanite scales for this, baby.
That battery literally had enough power to just send it far enough away I couldn't get it.
It washed up on the other side of the lake.
We had to drive all the way around to go get it.
Did you just take it to the duck park, or?
No, it was the freaking reservoir up here. Brush Hollow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, an
I've
actual
never
lake.
been up there.
Okay, well, it was an actual lake.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and like the only place I could think of in town is
Oh, yeah.
the duck park.
like that's where
But
I
Brush
went.
Hollow isn't in town.
No, it's in Penrose. So. But yeah, so I was gonna go to the duck park, but then Shay was like, "Let's just go to the reservoir." I was like, "Okay,"
Yeah.
but I need to put different stuff in it so I can get better range, because the
Right.
range on the controller that it has now isn't very good. So if I get other one with much better range, I can drive it really far away, and then also power with like lipos, which means like it'll run for a lot longer and have more power. So
There are some people who have like trained specifically to parry this one guy.
Why?
And that one, because it's really satisfying to parry this one specific attack. But also, if you can parry that attack, you can parry most other attacks.
that's fair.
Stop
That is
shield dashing,
so
you bitch.
bad.
I'm not bad.
So
I'm
bad.
not bad. Can you stop doing that?
Get freaking good, bro. God, you brought so much shit over here.
I know. 2 backpacks full of magic shit,
Yeah.
and then some other stuff that I actually needed if I want to ride around at night at all.
a wheel, a helmet, some jackets,
I have 3 jackets.
a blanket.
A blanket I'm gonna leave here though.
Yeah.
To be fair, that was always a plan, was to bring a blanket.
It's true. Speaking of though, I need to go check the mail after this.
Oh.
I forgot because I keep forgetting. I have such a bad habit of checking the mail or of not doing it.
Yeah.
So I got some ESCs.
The only time I ever
thing.
check the mail is if I'm expecting something, and only when I know it's arrived.
Yeah.
You know,
Basically, yeah.
like it's not a thing that I check ever.
Oh, dead.
funny.
That's
This
the
guy's
thing.
a badass.
I knew that the ESCs arrived, my little mail package, and then
Yeah.
I just didn't go out there and get it.
Well, that's the thing is, it's easy for me to just stop by the mailbox as I go by too.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like, or what's more likely is it's a package sitting on my porch, right in the way.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I've got to at least scoot it out of the way to
Pretty
get
much.
inside.
Oh, dude, I'm like a
Dude.
professional.
I was gonna like, I was thinking, oh, I'll just carry this box over when I go over to Thomas's tomorrow.
Good box.
It's like a box that was like this big
Of what?
of that magic stuff.
Jeez.
Because I ordered it all at once, right?
Right.
And so it came in 4 packages.
Jeez.
Just because that's what it came as, was 4 separate packages. I'm like, put it all in one box if you can. And then they didn't. So.
That's silly. Oh, dude, I can pretty much ride that unicycle.
Nice.
I'm not like super good at it, but like I can get on it about 80% of the time, and also take off like right away.
Sweet.
And I can ride, and I think typically now it's like every time I get on it, I can ride it from that starting point on the concrete all the way to the stop sign
Nice.
and past it even. But like I'm not super good, so I can't steer super easily. And every time I do steer, I do the classic like fish swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean I'm getting better at it.
That's good.
But yeah, I would say I can consistently ride it. I can get on it, ride around for a little bit, and then fall off.
Bonks.
Yeah, you're rich. You're officially rich.
Coward.
God, that's terrible.
He dodged out of the way as I went to kick his shield aside.
It's hard to watch.
I got him.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, God.
Large Titan chart. I need those to upgrade my sword. Soul of a Crestfallen Knight. Not even a Crestfallen Warrior. Crestfallen Knight.
Boring.
Oh, you remember the giant blacksmith? We never really used him for that, but he's the only one who can make boss weapons.
Oh.
He was over here in this tower.
Nope. I remember not this man.
That's fine. He was friends with Andre.
I don't like him.
You don't even know who Andre was, so...
I don't like him. Whoever this guy is, I don't vibe.
Well, good for you.
Bad vibes, bad vibes.
He's dead now.
Good.
He's dead, Jim.
Oh, I think you're gonna touch his brain. How long has he been dead?
A long time.
A few hundred years.
It's all been a long fucking time, dude.
He didn't disintegrate very well.
Nope. They don't really do that.
That's weird. So they just die and then be dead. Their bodies just be there for thousands of years.
Time is all fucked up, though. You do have to remember that.
I don't know nothing.
Clearly.
Isn't this like the last game? And they did, and like you can't make another one.
No, they can. They could make loads of games in between them. They can't really... And they could even continue the story, theoretically. But it'll be a lot harder to continue, specifically the Dark Souls and the Lighting of the Flame story, because it ended in this game.
Right.
But they could theoretically tell more stories in the universe post this game.
That's fair.
So,
Yeah, because there's like hundreds of years between the three games.
yeah.
So,
Even potentially thousands of years between them.
that's what.
So,
None of this stuff broke down.
time is all fucked up right now. Later on, we'll go to the Dreadkeep, and it's literally a bunch of locations from the last 3 games combined, all fucked up and like on the edge of the world. It's really cool, actually.
On the edge of the world.
Yeah.
How'd they get there?
No, because time is all fucked up.
Time moves them around.
Time is all it might be the center of the world. We don't know. Like, that's the thing, is time is so fucked up.
I don't like it.
Well, that's fine. You don't have to like it.
I don't like it. Take it back.
Time is so fucked up, we're gonna fight a boss, go through an illusory wall, drop down a ledge, and be in the past.
Oh my god.
Okay? I don't think you understand, sir.
That's fucking magic.
Later on, we're gonna go from the end of time in the future to the beginning, like close to the beginning of the actual timeline of the verse,
Sounds good.
by getting flown down a cliff.
That sounds cool.
It is weird. It's great though. They get to explain away all their kind of shitty world building with like, yeah, time is all fucked up. What do you expect?
I always wonder about that kind of stuff. You know, whenever they make games that become like series, I wonder if like how many of them are like planned. You know, where it's like they came with
Right.
the first game and then they're like, okay, but we're gonna build the story like there's gonna be more games, even if we don't get them. Or if they're like, oh, we're just gonna build this game, and they're like, holy shit, this game did really well. We have to make more of them.
The only game series I can think of that would have been like built out with more like games like planned
Mm-hmm.
is Mass Effect.
That's fair. That's totes fair. Yeah, because I'm like, I try to think of like, you think they thought of it like that with the first Dark Souls game, where they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna make this game, and then there's gonna be more story to this, or they were just like, this is the game, and then they're like, oh shit, now we got to make the story like an actual story.
I got lucky with that. Boom! Bam!
You think that's what happened?
Maybe, but honestly, the world was built out enough and like actually like already stood on its own enough that adding more to the lore was not a problem, and there isn't any contradictory lore. throughout the entire series.
That's fair.
So, like, I don't think that they, like, were planning on getting more games, but, like, they already had a fully functioning verse anyways. So it wasn't a problem to be like, oh, I'm going to just tack on this extra little thing. Just tack on this extra little thing. You know?
Just make a whole,
like-
just make it another one.
I don't think there were any issues with it in that regard, you know?
That's fair. This is fair.
I have 30,000 souls again. I'm gonna go back to the Shrine Bonfire, spend some souls on some stuff. Probably make it so I can at least get rid of most of my souls before I fight this really annoying boss, because he's a bitch.
But like, I know like Darksiders, like you know they had to make those games with the intention of there being more games, like the first game.
Not necessarily, because the way they built the game, like, they tacked on to before the first game.
Yeah, but I feel like because the whole idea though is the Four Horsemen, you know.
Right.
So I just feel like they had to have at least the hopes of them being able to make more games, and thus they made it very easy to do so with the storyline.
Maybe, I guess.
Oh, see, now it's all nice and clean and fluffy.
Nice. You didn't even check to see if that thing was there.
It's on one of the corners.
Yeah, I know. On the other side.
No, it was on the green side.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was on the other side because that was the side that was up.
No, it was green side.
Oh. Maybe I'm just not observing. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. So I specifically remember the couch being green.
That doesn't really mean anything. Because I remember the couch being not green.
Oh, maybe you're not the one who lives in this house.
Well, maybe. You a bitch ass. Me, me, me.
Me.
Oh, do you remember Lautrec? Leoric?
Leoric's crown.
Some shit like that.
King Leoric, the
I think it's
skeleton
Lautrec.
king.
Friggin', he had the armor of favor and protection or whatever. Right?
Okay.
This guy?
Yeah.
He had the fat ring. We kicked him off a ledge in the first game, so he didn't kill our firekeeper.
Ashes. Well, I think it doesn't exist. I think it has been wiped from the face of this planet. I'll check the other side too, just make you feel better.
Pestilent Mist. Hell yeah. Oh, I need 30 int for that. So I need to up my int to 25.
It's two corners.
Yes, with
This
this
left.
well,
Share will be the right.
I'm afraid I can
Oh. Yep. That's 4 out of 4 on both sides.
Nice.
Not an ounce. If it is there, it's so like minuscule that I couldn't
That
even see.
only Shay would notice.
That only Shay would notice because she'd look at it and go, "What the hell is this?" First time she looked at it, it could even be upside down on that corner of the couch.
Oh,
She'd still
Shem,
say
for
it.
God's
She'd be like,
sake.
"Oh my god!" I'd be like, "How'd you notice?"
Braille Divine Tome of
Oh,
Cunning.
Taylor.
Give Londor. Deep is bad. I don't remember if Londor is bad or not, though. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. We can make her become a firekeeper.
Really?
Yeah, and she'll level us up and everything.
Damn.
It's pretty sweet. But we have to buy all of her good miracles from her.
Welcome.
So, do you like?
Forgive me.
How does Elden Ring scale on your like?
I haven't
enjoyment of these
beaten
games?
it, and there's over 200 bosses.
It's a lot of bosses.
So I'm like, mediocre?
Yeah?
Like me?
Yeah.
I really like these games because they're really simple, basically. If that makes sense.
You think Elden Ring just took this concept and just fucking blew it the hell up?
I will say, one good thing about Elden Ring is the world is fucking gigantic. The world is huge. And every single time you think you got to the end of it, there's more. Like, it does a really good job of that, right?
It's pretty sweet.
but also it's like, I like being on rails a little bit, you know?
You like a little bit of direction?
Yeah.
That's fair.
And I like the combat system in this game in Elden Ring over Bloodborne's combat system. And like Bloodborne's combat system is more centered around aggression. Whereas this and Elden Ring's is more like, oh, wait for the opportunity and attack. Wait, attack. Like,
Right.
read your opponent and attack, right? Whereas Bloodborne is more about countering and then, like, if you get hit, you can steal your health back from an enemy by dealing damage to them.
Okay.
Like, that kind of thing. Which is, like, great, and I'm sure it fits some people's playstyles. It's just, it doesn't work for me, and I have a much harder time playing Bloodborne because of it.
Bang.
You know?
Just bang.
I'm just better at reading my opponents over a long period of time.
What about Demon Souls?
Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. I haven't beat it either, but it's also pretty good. And that's Gwendolyn on top. If you hit him in the Gwendolyn, it deals more damage. But the actual thing we're fighting is that big, disgusting sludge creature. Yeah.
It just took Gwendolyn's corpse.
After killing him, yeah.
Poor Gwendolyn.
And so he's wearing him as a head.
Poor
And that's why
Gwendolyn.
he has the tag Devourer of Gods.
That's so sad. Poor
It is.
guy. He was the chosen one.
He really wasn't.
And then he got freaking just touched by a slime creature. Stop getting touched, bro.
Soul Spear. No,
Oh,
what?
god dang.
I didn't know he did it
Get
twice.
freaking
Oh,
clapped.
fuck you, you coward!
Clap, bro.
That's okay. That's not the bad version of the spell. It's not yet. For a while longer yet, too.
Hey, you need a computer case?
No, I don't actually.
Oh, what? No way. You're telling me you own a gaming
Oh,
laptop?
fucking damn it. You're such a coward! Using the most
you're cursed.
annoying, terrible, bad spell in existence. I fucking hate that spell so much.
goes
It's
for-
so annoying.
It goes for so
It goes
long.
forever, and there's one spot that's safe from it, right? But also, standing in that spot can get you killed just because you can get just absolutely ass blasted by a spell from across the arena or whatever.
That's so silly.
It's ridiculous.
You just didn't dodge hard enough.
Aldrich is one of the last souls of, or Lords of Cinder we have to kill, though.
Is it?
He is. It's Aldrich, and then Yorm.
Dang.
And technically one more after that because of, normal story turns.
Right.
A little rule of 4 and all that. And then we can fight the final boss.
Dang, that's crazy.
And so, including all the bosses that are, like, either really difficult, so not worth my effort to, or more or less known as mandatory. There's 2 bosses. There are 4 bosses total left before we can fight the Soul of Cinder and leave.
Damn. That's like, you're almost done.
Yeah, there's technically 5 bosses left in the game. There are 6 bosses left in the base game, and then a total of over 10 bosses left in the entire game. So,
That's crazy.
and I think one of those bosses we're not going to fight, and if we do, we're not going to kill him, probably.
Huh?
Because he's really fucking hard.
Go for the kill.
We'll go for it. We'll try it a few times, but if he's too difficult, we won't kill him.
Go for the kill.
I'm not going to bother with it.
Go for the kill.
I've only fought and killed him one time, and it was with like a pretty broken build on New Game Plus. So he's gonna appear on that side. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, you got skeleton. Oh, jeez, whackity whack.
Freaking frack! The snake snack is back.
No!
Let's see. Ah! Don't do it. Okay, good. I'm okay with this spell. It's just as annoying, but less so. You know?
It's just as annoying, but not actually.
Yeah, it's not quite as bad as it could be. Oh, oh, thank God. I thought he was doing a different thing. Whew.
You kick your butt?
No.
You try to.
No.
Okay, you can check it out. Check it out while you're trying to fight this boss. Just stop looking at the fight and
Is that one of the iPhones you were talking about?
yeah, I'm gonna show it to you once you're in a safe space.
I'm staying in the
Yeah. One of the least safe places you can
fire. Yeah, inside of a fire.
be. On fire. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Ooh. I know you didn't just see that spell. He has this spell called Life Hunt Scythe. Do you know what the Life Hunt Scythe was?
No.
It was one of Priscilla's boss weapons that you could get from her. And oh fuck you, you fucking pussy. She was the half dragon lady inside of the fucking one place. It was in the Painted World of Ariandel. Or Ariamis. The Painted World of Ariamis.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I'm getting stuck in weird places while I'm trying to sit. From the first game, she was the big dragon lady. There's actually a feet % game run for that game, where it's just you get to her as fast as you can so you can look at her feet.
That's so silly. Why would you do that?
Same reason you would do it in this game.
She have nice feet or something?
No, but she has bare feet.
She has bare feet.
Not that kind of bare. Right? Like she has unclogged feet. And so does Sister Frida in this game. And so there's another one for this game to get into the Painted World and get to Sister Frida as quickly as possible as well. For the same reason, honestly.
Jeez.
I got him. Whew.
Woo-wee.
Cinders of a Lord and the soul of Aldrich. That was rough. That was actually legitimately a really rough fight.
I'll take your word.
But Life Hunt Scythe is a boss weapon that you can make from Priscilla's soul.
Ooh.
All right, and what it does is it gives you HP back when you hit somebody, right? Aldrich had dreams of Priscilla in the Painted World, or of Yorshka, who's a descendant of Priscilla, who we've met. She was that lady in that chair in the prison tower, right?
Okay.
And the Life Hunt Scythe, he made a spell called that does the same thing,
Interesting.
based off of those dreams. Which is fun lore.
Very fun. Here you go.
Nice. That's an oldie boy.
You know, see, it looks old, but it's 2022.
Really?
Yeah. They just put like, so it's like but it's a button, right?
Yeah.
But it's not. It's a haptic feedback.
Oh.
So it's not actually a button anymore.
And it's like the glass ones.
Yeah, but so like literally the whole idea behind these ones was like Apple's throwaway modern phones. So they look like the older generation of phones where they've got the big bezels and they've got the little fingerprint button on the bottom, but they come with modern hardware, so you get all the updates and everything still, and it still gets all the good stuff. It's just a cheaper iPhone, a cheap iPhone.
Yeah.
I really like it. I really like the size. I appreciate it a lot more than the size of this phone. Just because, like, you see, like, all that.
See, Aldrich dreamt as he slowly devoured the god of the dark moon. In this dream, he perceived the form of a young, pale girl in hiding.
Oof.
And so Priscilla or Yorshka, who are both the same thing, basically. Not the same thing, but, like, they're related.
Right.
I'm not going to get it, because it requires a fuckload of faith to use. But
Yeah, no, I appreciate the size of this phone a lot more. Because it just fits my hand better.
I'm going to start upgrading my intelligence really slowly, because I have 35 strength. The soft cap for strength is like 40-ish. It's a little over that, but whatever. It's not that important. have enough Titanite gems or scales or many other things that I actually fucking
Oh,
purchase item. I have the hiccups. Leave me alone. Ooh, I could buy 3 scales from him.
goodbye.
And then all I need would be a slab, so I could fully upgrade that weapon, which I would use before the Black Knight weapon anyways.
What is that? What is that fun? What does that mean?
Oh yeah. My feet aren't even out though.
I know, but that's the whole thing. It's just kind of like you're like sneaky.
Yeah.
Oh! Did you just take a picture of my foot? No.
I love those ones.
Whoa! Wasn't me.
It's a good one. I haven't thought about that meme in a long time.
So silly. Yeah, see, here you go.
Wakey, wakey. Ooh. If it was like twice this size, it'd be perfect for me.
Yeah. I like it because it's a really nice size for me. So I like to be able to reach everything really easily.
Well, I like to be able to hang on to it, which is a lot harder to do when it's so much smaller than my hand is.
No.
You know, and like even my phone is almost too small.
No. It actually doesn't take.
Almost.
It doesn't take bad pictures either. See, I took a picture of my
Oh my
lighting,
god, really?
and it's got a little shit camera. on
Dude,
it.
that looks like straight up like a stock photo.
Yeah. I took that in my little my little booth.
In your
over
little
there.
studio you have set up for your items.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not a bad picture. I'm like, that's not bad.
No, that's like a really good picture.
It's like,
It's probably mostly the lighting, honestly.
oh well, yeah, of course. But it just means that the pixel density is good enough that like you can see details
Yeah.
on it, which is the most important part. It's not like blurry garbage. It's not like a freaking 3 megapixel camera.
Right. Apple has always been known for their cameras, though.
It's true. So it's like, it's just, I don't know. I'm having a hard time because I'm like, oh man, I really kind of want to switch to one of these, just because I like to have the size and stuff. Yeah, but I want to make sure. But it's like I have no real reason to, other than I just like the size of it, and that's about it.
Do you really need a reason other than that, though? Like,
yeah, but the
that's
thing-
like one of the main reasons you would buy a phone is you like the size.
Yeah, but the other thing is, it's an iPhone.
That's true.
And so-
That's a really rough like hurdle.
Yeah, and so I'd have to give up all the niceties that I have on my Android phone. Where I've got all my customization and shit. I'd have to give all of that up,
That's true.
and I'd be like,
That is like probably the most valid point I've ever heard in my life.
yeah. I mean, like I'm
Like,
sure, I could,
oh, it's an iPhone.
I'm sure a lot of that stuff I could figure out, like how to make it like work and stuff.
Look, it's
But,
Alpha,
like-
Seeker of the Sperm.
But like I have to.
She's an NPC. That's why she's allowed to invade.
That's not right. Take it back. She's not allowed. Where? One by one. Yeah, but I'll see if Connor wants it.
Did you not get like 3 of them?
Oh yeah, well yeah, I did. I'm gonna see if he wants it. It's not actually like it wasn't like a.
And now we're in the Profane Dungeon. Oh, Aerithil Dungeon, not Profane. The Profane Dungeon, I guess. Cuckoo, could you?
So funny. The freaking the power button is right here, right, on this phone.
Yeah.
The power button is actually like super fucking high on this phone. It's like all the way up here.
Oh yeah,
It's like
my
you-
phone, the power button's super high on as well.
It's like I keep trying to want to hit like right here, but I keep missing.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh.
Where I always want to hit on my phone is actually the volume up button.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just the right spot for the freaking power button, but it's the volume up button.
So sick.
I think if they had shifted the whole thing down, it would have been much better.
That's fair. See, I really miss the fact that like my volume buttons used to be like on my S8, my volume buttons were on the opposite side. But right now, like my volume buttons and my power button are on the same side. But I like having the volumes on the opposite side. That was a sad one. I had to get used to. It's like, because then I could just.
It's usually how it goes, though.
But it's okay. The reason why is because I actually, like a weirdo, I use my as a right-handed person, I use my phone in my left hand,
Right.
and so that's the reason why I like my volume buttons on the other side, because now the side that I have my thumb on doesn't have any buttons on it. There's no button control on that side. And like I can hit the power button with just my index usually, it's not a problem. But now I gotta scoot it up to like hit the volume buttons. It's really awkward.
I'll switch hands depending on what I'm doing. Like if I'm at work doing something, I use my right hand for like pushing the card around or whatever. Then I can type with my left.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, see, actually, because I like that, because this is my main hand that I like to do stuff with. And so I like to have my phone in my non-dominant hand, because, you know, it's easy to teach it to use it.
Right.
But that way I can, like, do all the other stuff with my hand, with my main hand, and still use my phone at the same time.
Right.
And that's why I store my phone in my left pocket.
I store my phone in my left pocket as well. It's just because it's more natural to pick it up with my non-dominant hand.
Yep. It's kind of magical.
So, I am not entirely sure what the difference is, but do you know what the difference between mixed-handed and ambidextrous is? The main thing is ambidextrous is natural, and like it's just a thing that you just do, right? While mixed-handed is learned, and so mixed-handed is more limited as well.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. It just means you're just straight up not as proficient. Or
Exactly.
or naturally, like, go to those.
Exactly.
We got a new subscriber.
Ooh. Did you see that post from that comment from that guy earlier?
Yes.
From the fucking pern nerd? Oh
Good.
shit.
Good. Hey, commentary.
Oh, you did? I haven't seen it because I saw it way earlier today.
Oh yeah, it was a long comment.
It was a long comment. He also had like 5 points to be like, oh yeah, this thing, right? In this specific section.
Little does he know, we did beat the game.
We did.
Without soft locking it once.
No soft locks.
We almost did.
Almost.
We didn't. We succeeded, just like that.
I wouldn't say we.
We did it. Couldn't have done it without me.
I would say I
Couldn't have done it without me.
primarily did it.
Couldn't have done it without me.
No, I think I could have.
No, I think
it would have just taken me forever.
You know, I think actually the terminology is wouldn't have done it without me.
That's true. I would not have done it without you. I think I would have had a much happier like last 7 months too, though.
Boom, you're welcome.
I think generally speaking, I would have been in a better mental place for the last few months of my life than if I hadn't have played those games.
No, Tomb Raider the best game.
I will say, it is nice being able to be like, yeah, I've played the original Tomb Raider games, and I can like fully, like in full, like conscience, not in good conscience, recommend these games to somebody, right?
Yeah, but it's like it's one of those like things where it's like, you know, that's like a real hurdle, you know.
That is a real hurdle.
That's a real gaming challenge.
I've beat Elder Scrolls Arena. That's another real like thing. Like
Yeah.
that's a real achievement.
Yeah, yeah,
It's not as
legit.
tangible as like an achievement that I can show somebody.
Yeah.
But it is more definitely infinitely more rewarding.
Oh yeah, because anybody who's like even attempted to play would be like, oh my god, really?
You beat this game?
You beat that fucking piece of shit?
Yeah.
Like, holy crap. That's the first thing.
Especially if they're like coddled babies like we are. You know?
Oh, and then you beat it with a controller that you like had to remap all the keyboard buttons.
Yeah. But like that's not a big deal.
That's just
Freaking
funny.
lots of people have beat it with a
That's
controller.
just funny.
It is funny, but it's not like a big deal.
It could be.
Which one is this? Ooh, Jailbreaker Ski. Perfect. Oh, god damn. That's actually really frustrating.
Is it?
Yeah, hiccups? Fuck them. Fuck them hiccups.
Man, don't do that.
Man, fuck them kids.
No, you weren't supposed to say it. You fool! What have you done?
Hello, sir. These guys are so annoying, by the way. I hate the jailers so much. They're bitches. Look at my health.
Oh.
It's because these bitches.
It's just forever?
They have a magic lantern.
Oh, it's just
It's not forever. It's just really like the smallest it gets is this
Jeez.
big.
golly, that's rough.
It's
though.
incredibly rough,
Golly.
and it like limits your max HP too, which is super annoying. Later on, there's a room full of there's like 14 of them or some shit. 12. It's a lot. It's too many.
I don't remember all the controls for iPhone. How do you open up the menu to swipe away your apps?
I don't know. Hold the button?
I tried that. I tried holding and I tried double tap. Neither of those two. Well, I mean, the double tap does this weird thing like that. I'm assuming that you can have it quick menu stuff or something like that.
Right.
But there's that. But then holding just doesn't do nothing.
Huh. I don't know. Does he not drop anything? What a bitch. Okay, I'll be back. Dun 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 dun.
Huge software update. iOS 18. This one's only on
It crashes immediately after getting installed.
right. This one's only on 16. Okay. Sign into your Apple ID. Ooh.
You gonna do that?
Sure, why not? Sign into it right now. I removed the one that was on here. It's literally as simple as just sign out, and then it just removes your account from the device completely.
Bellowing Dragon Crest ring. Hell
So
yeah.
fun.
Pretty sure the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring increases the amount of, not the amount, how long the spell effects last.
Yeah.
You know? The amount of time the spell lasts. Same thing. Right. And it works with all spells, including Faith and Pyromancies.
Okay.
So it's not just sorceries that get affected. Oh, look at this bitch. You know what'd be really funny? If I didn't fight him. Because that is the thing you can do, is not fight mimics. If you don't want to.
Oh no, allow it. Allow me to sign in, iPad.
Oh, we got him.
I did it.
He gives me a really important item, too.
Yeah, like what?
An Estus shard to upgrade my Estus flask with.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is quite magical.
It's not just magical, it's important.
It's importante.
Super importante.
Importante.
Dun 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 dun. Ah!
The freedom on this iPhone will be uploaded and merged with iCloud. Don't merge. I don't want it to merge. Don't touch that. Oh! Dude, I still got... Oh my god, my phone's touching grass. Use this phone when sharing your... You are currently using Forza to share your location. Can you leave me alone?
Lots of jailers have been passed away now.
Look! You can see my really old little icon I used for my account, my iPhone account.
It's like zoomed in from a game, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But it's funny because I've never I've only ever really had my iPod and I guess this tablet, this iPad here that I got because my sister lost the privileges. She abused her privileges with that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was like because my sister's special needs or whatever.
Right.
But so Julia has no self-control, and so she got this iPad. She won it from a senior fun fest, and which was pretty awesome. But she used it for years. But she would just sit in her room and watch anime on it for hours and hours and hours and hours,
Right.
and she would never listen when everybody told her to stop doing it. And so they had to take it away, and then they'd eventually give it back, and then she'd just go back to doing that. And so, and then she like locked herself out of it, and then I had to like fix it, but they just told her it was broken forever.
Oh shit!
Oh damn,
I've
dude!
never seen that grab attack before.
Dude, you got freaking whipped.
That was cool. A new attack I've literally never seen in my life.
That's wild.
Fucking whipped out, ramrod in my pee hole.
That's rough, dude. It's a bad day.
Oh my god, it's at 11:30. Holy fuck. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's late, dude.
Do you want to do all the recording tonight, or?
We can try to get. I don't mind trying to get Pikmin done. We'll just have like an hour tomorrow to do. And
I think we only have an hour of Pikmin to do technically to get caught up too.
Yeah, I think we're like weirdly ahead.
By like one.
Yeah, we have like a weird episode situation.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do I want to get? I want to get YouTube. Do I have YouTube on this phone already? No, they don't.
That's another thing I appreciate about Samsung is they just come stock with certain things like that.
It's true.
Like you can uninstall YouTube, but it comes prepared on the phone already. Like it's just on there.
It's kind of funny.
And it has been since fucking 2012. No, please no, sir.
Ooh, TikTok.
Apparently there's another ban thing going around for April 5th. For tomorrow, technically. Title update 1
Oh,
for...
yeah, TikTok's going on.
I just heard about it once today. Freaking title update 1 for Monster Hunter Worlds or Wilds came out today. So they added Lagiacrus, I believe, and some other ones.
Dang, that's fancy.
I know. I'm excited to fight Lagiacrus because people have loved him since Monster Hunter like 4U, which is when he was introduced to the series. So.
Oh man, that's something I really don't like about iPhone stuff. So you know, like the keyboards, they don't have the numbers above the letters.
They don't on Samsung keyboards either. Yeah, that's a thing you have to like go in and turn on.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine have always been like that. Like even when I started using this phone, it was like that.
Yeah, it's like the Google keyboard does, but all of the other ones don't. Or like you have to like customize it so they do.
That's weird.
Yeah, like you can look at mine. Mine doesn't.
Well, your phone, your sucks.
Because even though I fixed it so it would, but yeah, no, it doesn't come stock like that.
No, your stuff's weird. I don't know what to say.
Well, it's not weird. It's
You little
just- that's
stinky,
the way
smelly
it is.
weirdo.
Dark clutch ring. No, it wasn't important.
Now I can watch my stuff, and I'm getting
Fuck
notifications.
this. I'm not even gonna fight these guys. They're jumping around too much. This place is too small. I killed 2 of them.
That's all that matters, really.
I fucking hate basilisks so much. They're so annoying to fight. Some of the worst enemies ever made in video game history.
You say so.
They're bad dudes, okay?
I feel like they could be worse.
Oh, they definitely could be worse. I'm glad they aren't worse, though. This place sucks. Nice.
Don't let
Bam.
anyone like this.
Oh, Dragon Torso Stone. Look at that. It's Archdragon Peak. Fucking. We'll be back here later. I can't get there yet, but I want to. But I can't. But I want to.
Blah, blah, blah.
What are you in for?
I'm in.
Ooh ee ooh ching chang walla walla bing bang. I don't know why that made me think of that, but. Oh, I was gonna explain that. I started thinking about Venom again because of Dungeons and Daddies, because of a specific character in season 3 getting low-key possessed by an eldritch god.
Jeez.
It makes sense, I swear. I know that it's like an insane combination of words, though.
It's very insane.
You gonna come get me, bitch?
Why did I get a Badine?
Probably because you logged in on a new device.
Oh, Messenger's like, here's your one-time code. Thanks. Thank
I was right, kinda.
Kinda, yeah. Nobody and iPhone number are now being used.
Alright. I'm not even gonna bother. Check this out. Use
Bonk! Oh, dude. Freaking had your way with it. Now you can just get his tongue as a treasure.
That's weird. I'm not fighting him right now. Fuck that noise. Oh, hello, sirs. I'm running away. I'm not fighting them right now either.
Why not?
Because fuck them. Fuck those bitches. There's so many fucking wardens in that room. It's not even worth fighting right now.
Fuck bitches, get money.
Walmart.
Walmart.
I'm going to Ember. And we're gonna run past this guy. Look at this gargoyle. Hello, gargoyle.
Oh, what a cutie!
Fun time, Freddy. Freddy, you're supposed to be in lockdown. Vanessa, I'm a material girl.
So silly.
Oh, fucking love that shit. Oh, right. Do you remember Laddersmith Gilligan? Probably not.
No.
He made us ladders in Majula. He would sit by the big hole in the middle of Dark Souls 2. Well, that's this guy.
He died.
He did. Yeah.
How'd he die?
Old age? I don't know. Boop. I can't believe she just let me do that.
Just because, you know, she's good like that.
Alright, back to Firelink.
She's good at getting bullied.
I wasn't even bullying her. I just booped her nose.
There you go. See, I've got my messenger on here. Wow.
Nice. Alrighty, well, it's time.
I refuse. I don't want to. Just wanted you to sit here forever at this bonfire doing nothing. Okay, well, if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing.
Definitely go check out our other content.
Till next time, peace out.
Bye-bye.